EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get that to Devontae Williams. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A huge play for Dallas. A pickup of 44 yards. On the give, it's Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
To throw is Dak. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. LaJohntay Wester now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Coming up and that's the tight end likely. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll push forward a little snow plow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
36-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
DC, ready?
From the gun, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Baltimore Ravens.
Henry goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Prescott. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Down the field, got him in.
down.
Pickens, first catch, and that's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.